Slowly, 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 yeah, yeah. You're taking it to another level.
Previously on K-Time TV.
To be honest, I think all of us have got some sort of underlying mental illness.
Speak for yourself. Me personally, I wouldn't want to be with him.
I would. Just because after 2-3 weeks investing my time into someone, I haven't invested that much time into you to walk away like that.
I wouldn't date you because I'm not getting the best of you.
But you're supposed to be there for someone through
But I'm
the
not supposed
worst
to help. I'm not supposed to heal
and
you.
times.
I'm supposed to be there for you, but I'm not supposed to heal you.
I don't like stress. That's one thing. I don't like stress.
Still,
Look. The moment someone brings stress in my life,
not everyone that has depression brings their stress to you.
If someone has depression, it's not really my problem.
Yeah, but what if they're depressed because someone hurt them in the past in a relationship?
That's not your job.
I don't want it. Simple as that. You see me walk away. Simple as that.
Can I bring everyone to normality here? That there is actually people who suffer from this situation. So let's not bust jokes about it. Like let's be 100. Yes, Uncle, it's come through. It's okay. Talk to me.
I don't have to come for just a quick.
Yeah.
Like
But I need you because I need your listening. You can come sit here. Oh, chai. Yeah, go on. No, that's all good.
for something like that, like you said, there's people who are going through it. That doesn't mean they don't deserve to be with someone or be loved and all that stuff. But it's kind of the same way with the depression aspect. You have to take into account one, because people live with it, as in they survive and blah blah blah. Do you think you have the ability and capacity to be there for that person in their time when he was? That's what I'm saying. You have to think about. I'm not saying you have to. That's why before you make the decision, kindly you think. You say, let me. Before you make this, you just don't run into it, because it's not a serious thing. But if you think you can, it's the same way. It's your own bed. You make it.
But how can you? If I've not got HIV and another person got HIV and they asked to be with me. Wait, what? You expect me to take HIV? Wait, no.
I'm not. I understand where you're coming from.
This is the answer. How can you Am I stupid, bruv? If you've got it, why am I gonna go and be in a relationship with you to share it with you? What do you mean?
That's why you make the decision, because I don't know a lot about it in terms of.
The person with the HIV has to go and be with the next person that has HIV. Bro, you can't go and mix it back, because that's when everyone gets it.
You do realize,
no, but you can't.
HIV is what you have before it becomes AIDS. So I'm not saying sure.
Bro, what are you man talking about? You can't ask someone to be if you've got AIDS, brother. Brother, do you know how many teens you're sleeping with that have AIDS that don't even tell you? Bro, you don't even know. You're not saying stuff like, you can't get me.
Long story short, before I chip. What I'm saying is the same way you're like, what do you mean? Like, how are you gonna ask me that question? That's why I say you think about it. It's your choice.
No.
There's nothing. But he said no. But you know what you're saying also. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. But he asked the question and he said if they know and they told you.
So basically,
I'll go him in.
His answer says that he will. Because he's saying, well, how can you not be with someone that's...
Can I just...
I'm not saying I will, but I'm saying we're being very inconsiderate here. Not certain man, because I'm being bored. But we're being very inconsiderate here. First of all, before you get with someone, you have to get to know them. These are not certain things here.
You'll find out.
You find out immediately. This could be it. This could be it. Your Kim Kardashian that you found here, and this could be everything. She got everything. Your feelings here right now are deep. Everything. Yes? You know that right now you can even have sex with people that have HIV and still have kids, and the kids won't have HIV.
It won't.
Like,
There'll be no more.
Does that mean that you're gonna get it though?
You're not.
No.
You
can also have sex with someone with HIV and not get it.
No, but that's not sex then, is it? Mark Briggs,
They can do female insemination now.
that wouldn't be sex though, bro.
Are you gonna take
Bro,
the risk?
there's so many. Listen, there's so many
you
things
take
out
the
there.
risk?
I would take the risk if I love the person. I would take the risk. It's not for clout.
All right, boys.
We're being very
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You lot are talking here as.
Okay, can you land for me? Land.
Right, I think people are miseducated when it comes to this thing. Right, you need to understand there's a difference between HIV and AIDS. Right? HIV is a virus to AIDS. Right? So people need to get that in their head and understand that. Now, just because they got HIV doesn't mean it's gonna die. Just because they got HIV doesn't mean they're gonna pass it straight to you. You understand? Right? Like he said, there are kids who are born from HIV parents, but they are literally HIV free. Now, you people need to start understanding that, like you're saying, there are people who are living with this. Let's not make a joke out of it like, go move to another go with this. Nah, let's not do that, boy. Like legit, let's not do that. Because this is a serious topic and it's a serious situation. So let's take it as serious as it is. And let's, if you don't know, just say I don't know and get someone else to give you some understanding. Yeah, sure. Because what I'm hearing right now is pure worse and actually.
No, you can't say that because you can ask a question. There's a difference between being ignorant, and not understanding something, and choosing that you don't want to understand it. Also, if I know someone has HIV, understanding that everything, knowing that you can give it to people is enough for me to understand that I don't want it. I don't want to be
Okay,
that person.
I get your point.
Or if my children are not going to have HIV.
Boys.
Or anything like that.
Capacity to handle the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, that's
Okay, boys, you've spoken a lot. I need you to land. Girls, you've been quiet.
I'm speechless.
If I love you
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
you were to tell me
Yeah.
down the line, babe, I want to be with you. You were everything. You were my dream man.
Yeah.
I'm staying. Like, okay.
Right.
Okay, everyone has a different path in life. Your path in life is not to stay. That's fine. As a person, I would.
If down the line she's saying she loves you, she's not gonna love you about, like, honestly. I don't know if you can love
If
someone
I
without
love you
sleeping
for
with
you,
them.
it doesn't matter if you're coming to me with that because we're now a team.
Did you say you
Yeah,
can't
but
When,
love someone
and that's
else?
fine.
Wait, then you've already.
I can sleep with you and
That's
it's
the
fine.
stupid thing I've ever
Yeah, but there's ways out there now. I would educate myself to that point.
Did everybody just it's actually disappointing that you guys feel like that.
It's not at all.
I'm
I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing with them, bro. I'm not agreeing. But what AJ said here is true. What AJ said here is true. There's one thing here. There's two things here, though. Like what Eddie said here is absolutely not to disrespect Eddie, but it's absolute trash. If you do not believe in someone's opinion here, all you can say is here, I respect what you're saying, but I don't agree. There's no way. If he said that's not the case. If it doesn't want his patient, it's not by force. If it doesn't want his patient, don't want his patient. Hey, is a side come carry the world's burden? If you don't want, I don't want. Collect it. Why? It's not by. You can't tell that it's trash. It's not disappointing. There's a lot of people here that look. It's honesty. If anything, a lot of people coming online here and saying, "Oh, you're so sad that you didn't." He doesn't want the HIV, bro. He don't want it. It's not trash.
Back to what you just said.
My thing
everybody's
isn't about
bouncing
saying
on
that I respect anything or anything like that. It's not. I'm not saying that what you're saying is not true or anything like that. I was just asking a simple question. There's nothing to it.
What was
But
your
you just said
what was your
you can't
question?
love a girl without
I
sleeping
said-
with her.
How I said, if she's been with the guy and she says she loves this guy, then I'm assuming you would have had intercourse and things like that, so there would have
Why
been.
do you assume that?
Just wait.
Yeah, but no. And that's no.
10%
That doesn't answer your question. And that's
Finish the
no.
question yet for you to
You're
answer.
asking me how can I be with him without doing that?
No,
Correct?
that's not what I'm asking.
Okay, go.
So basically, I'm saying you're saying you love this guy already. So I'm assuming you would have had intercourse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's down the line. So there would have been risks you was taking to get HIV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So at this point where you're saying you love him, you might have it. So then now it's for you to go and get checked. And if you have it, then I would assume you would stay. And if you didn't have it and you love him enough, then you probably.
But
then that's when because
just
you've already
because
risked it anyway.
for
So
me
you might as well
as a
leave it.
person, for me to be on that level with you, I would have expected you to have enough respect to me at the start to inform me of that before we slept together. But if he hasn't, then he's not the man for me. Because then down the line, if he tells me,
I'm not being everyone here and be like, oh, my God,
You lot are busting jokes. You lot are busting jokes. Nah, you're busting jokes. How are you gonna bop up like
but for
that?
someone that carries HIV, it is your responsibility to come forward and inform
Do you know how many of
people.
your friends here that you've grown up with have depression, but they haven't told you? You don't know. It's not something people just walk up. You know, I'm not deep in AIDS, bro. Like, it's not socially accepted.
Like he said, it's not AIDS yet.
HIV
It's not AIDS
It
yet.
lives on it regardless. It's permanent.
If you're asking me personally, no.
that's not going to happen, because as a person, McBriggs had a very good point. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if this person's going to stay or they're going to have a change of heart. And to be honest, that is not something you can mess around with. That then affects your kids. Then that goes into your kids' kids. That could go on for God knows how long. So on a serious subject, that's not for me.
Does anyone in this room know someone who has HIV?
Bro,
Oh, okay.
I can't believe that. I hope you caught that. But
my point is, what she's saying is that's not even the answer. It's all she's saying is that she would stay if she knew that you had it.
no, but she's saying she would stay because the love.
But then she just said that if the man told her down the line that he had it, she wouldn't stay because it was his
Because that's you as a person. I wouldn't expect that from you. And as much as we can crack jokes, like there's a lot of people out there that have it. If I was personally, I'm saying personally, me, if I was to be a carrier of HIV, I wouldn't just sleep with someone. I would tell that person.
But not everyone's going to be as decent.
Then me and that person aren't meant for each other, and that's something that I would figure out down the line. And then that was my mistake and my misjudgment that I would have expected that from you, but you didn't tell me.
That's
And
a braver thing to do in that sense, because I would expect anyone
Okay.
with HIV that's not with someone else to obviously stay together, because. Well, what you're saying, obviously, you're saying you don't know the character of the person if they lied to
if
you.
you told me a year down the line, then I don't know you as a person because you've lied to me all this time.
It's a hard thing to come forward about, though. It is a very hard thing to come forward.
That's bravery.
It's embarrassing. It's probably it just strips you of your dignity. Maybe I know some of my friends' who
Well, guys,
have it.
can we allow her to talk? Go on.
and they do feel some type of way about it. You will feel some type of way about it. How would you feel if you had HIV? How would you feel?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I think you'd have a bit of you'd have social anxiety in that sense, because you'd be so far out. You feel like you're not even human. Like, people will dismiss you, and it will feel like, oh my God, I'm like abnormal. There's something wrong with me. And I don't think that's fair.
For you then, would you? Is that a deal breaker?
No.
So you're willing to ride or die?
Yeah.
But, okay, what about you, Liv?
I don't actually know.
Then leave it as that. There's no just leave it as that. Yeah.
I think it's
You'll make it
difficult
complicated for
to
yourself.
say whether you would or not until you're actually in the situation.
Yeah.
Until you've looked them in the eyes, you've fallen in love with them. It's not as easy to say, well, I'll just go walk away.
We do this a lot, and this is how we get ourselves in problems. You are number one, regardless of anything. It's all well and good wanting to be ride or die, wanting to be like, yes, I'm there for you, B. However, let's be realistic. You've got to owe it to yourself. You're number one in this whole situation. If it's something you cannot handle for true, step away. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel society puts a lot of pressure on women to be all these different things, and it's okay if you're not able to do that. It's fine to step away. Don't feel like you are obliged to stay in something like that if you cannot handle it.
Hey, I love you. I love your mind. Your mind is so beautiful.
Love Jesus first.
Okay.
I would say. But
Don't
the
change
thing
your
is,
mind.
the only reason why I say that is probably because I have a big heart, and I've been through various relationships where it's been like a really horrible journey. But with something like this, I think you'd have to be in that position to actually know what you would do. I don't know what I would do personally, but I feel like I would do it because I think it's the right thing.
And what's your take on Jilo's point that it's because you're emotional?
I definitely agree. It's proven that females feel more for someone than a guy does. Not necessarily all the time, but it is proven that girls deep it more than guys.
Paxi, you're cutting. Talk to me.
I don't want to catch you. Really?
Honesty.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to catch you.
Really?
Some people might, not saying some people might want to catch you, but I'm saying some people might be able to, say they love the person, they might be able to handle it more, because obviously they love the guy, but
stick it on still.
No,
It's hard if you've already slept with them.
That's what I was
tell
saying
you.
to her question.
Yeah, what if they've already slept with you and then they tell you?
Then you disappointed me.
Yeah, then you might have it already, so you might as well go
Carry
to the
it
clinic, get checked, and if you have it, then you decide if you want to be with the person.
How can
but
I
if
trust
you
you
don't,
again?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then I'm
but
leaving.
if you don't, then
Yeah.
bounce.
It's
But if
probably-
you do, then there's 50-50.
If you
may
can
as
come
well
to the
try it,
table
or
and
may
tell me
not.
that from the start, then it's a different story.
Yeah, 100%.
If you decide a year later to tell me, then you've broke my trust.
How?
And you've disappointed me.
Probably a case
How?
that
Because you're
afraid to tell
withholding
him.
relevant information in a
Okay,
relationship.
you don't need to get out more. You legit need to get out more. Like, you expect me to meet you, and so you expect every.
You've landed so many times.
I've never let me land, bro.
Okay, land.
So you expect every person that I chat to, every single person that I talk to, I go through you know, yeah, let's deep as well. The general public, now not everyone talks to girls like me for like 8 months. Some people talk to them for like 2 weeks. So every girl I'm trying to take seriously for these 2 weeks that I meet on, let's say, Tinder or Twitter or whatever, I should tell them that I've got HIV. No, it's not something, you see it, it's not something that you just predict.
What about the sleeping aspect?
He hasn't got to the sleeping aspect. He said, would you get with, no, he said, would you get with someone that has it? That's the question. You lot are failing to link to the question, bro.
If I'm getting with someone, I'm marrying you. I'm not getting with you for the shits and gigs. I'm getting with you because you're going to be my husband.
Yes.
And for that reason, I expect when I get with you, for you to bring that to the table.
You haven't got with him yet. You're not listening to the question.
How is it? No.
He hasn't got with it. Would you get with someone that has HIV? Would you get with them? Would you get with someone that has HIV?
Would you stay?
Are we asking like a relationship?
It's subjective. Everything's subjective. If I was with someone and I saw in their eyes and I was like, I'll spend the rest of my life with you.
That's what you
then,
said.
yeah, who cares anymore?
If you love them, you love
But
them.
but when I don't see it like that and I don't then no. Like I wouldn't consider it because I can't have sex with one HIV positive person and then go and do it with someone that isn't again. So I know that I wouldn't.
So you got to be like 100%
You have to be 100%.
I rate that.
Wouldn't want to take a risk, but if no.
My Briggs, I was standing by your word.
I wouldn't only because
You've explained, you've landed, bro. You've landed.
I could go yard.
No, but I'm just, okay, land. Okay.
I wouldn't only do it because not everything lasts forever. Like, I can get this HIV for this person that I think could be the love of my life. She could wake up the next day and be like, I don't love you anymore.
100%.
I'm not taking that with me.
So if you live like that your whole life,
Yeah, you can't really
get
get married.
That's my life, dude. That's my life.
Yeah, that's a very sad life.
That's my life. That's what you said, dude. That's my life. Yeah, but that's my life. Yeah, but that's my life. That's like it's your opinion. It's my life.
I get what you're saying. Like, I get what you're saying, but if you...
You ever had a man?
Have I ever had a man?
Yes.
Yeah, for 5 years.
Are you still with him?
No.
Shit happens.
Yeah, but you can't... If I went on thinking that I never find...
No, but she's the teenager.
I'm not saying that. However, yeah, how many people are going to be willing to accept me the way I accepted someone? This is my whole point. That's why I cannot take that risk. The society we live in, I cannot go and I love you, yes. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. You wake up tomorrow, you don't love me anymore. Fine, we separate now. How many people... The person that I find that I love them, that HIV thing could be a major flaw for them. Not that it's a flaw, but in their eyes, it could be a flaw. They won't want me. You hear what I'm saying? Nothing lasts forever.
So do they deserve?
It's not.
Do they deserve no?
No, but be realistic as well.
No one is obliged to take your HIV. No one is obliged. I'm not obliged to take your HIV because I've got a heart. Because I've got a heart, I'm not obliged to take it.
So does it mean they don't deserve anyone else?
I'm not.
No, it's a question.
Why do you keep doing this to me, bro?
Answer.
I said if me and the person, I love them truly.
Yeah.
I will with them. 10, 100 years, they wake up tomorrow, they don't love me anymore. Yeah. What are the chances of me coming back into society that people are gonna? Not everyone has the same heart. Not everyone has the same heart that like me that I took her. Not everyone has the same heart. Do you get me now?
There's not a right.
No, I didn't say I don't get you. But my point, my question is just simple as: does it mean HIV people don't deserve anyone?
Bro, from the start of my point here, I said I was with them for 100 years. The 100 years of HIV, I was with them till they didn't love me anymore. Listen, I was with them for the 100 years they had it.
Then you said...
so they did have someone.
Okay, what was your next part?
What if they wake up one day and they say they don't love me anymore?
The third part?
If I come out here, there's not a lot of people that are going to accept me. There's not a lot of people.
Love someone with
that's what I'm
HIV.
saying.
Bro,
That's
we're
the
not
part
all
which I'm
built the
coming.
same, bro.
No, but that's why I said she's stronger because it's a brave thing to do, but it's not facts that
I don't have to. That's what I'm
you wouldn't find anyone else.
I think it's interesting that more of us girls say yes.
That's I really wanted to make that point. That it's interesting that girls are more...
They're more emotional. They are.
I think it's just because we're at different points in life. That's just what they say. Girls mature.
Yeah, because
I teach you a lot.
These are basically that you lot cheated on, dude.
One. Okay. Females, I have been sitting there itching because we as females, we are so emotional. We're sitting here, we're saying, I will be with you. I'll go the whole mile. I will ride or die. Listen. We have to take things into perspective, because this is how a lot of us end up giving so much of ourselves to men. Are you with me? And it's that aspect of things that if you do come across somebody that you do like them and they do have HIV, you are not obligated to stay. You don't have to stay. It's the nice thing to do, but who comes first in this? You do. And this is what we like as females, we always forget that, because we are taught from a young age, oh, you have to be the helper, you have to be, wifey, ride or die. We always hear ride or die from Mandem, but really and truly, of course, why will you not want to ride or die chick? At the end of the day, we as women, we have been put forward as rib, we've been put forward as helper, we've been put forward as we are the neck, and all of that stuff. That's what's been indoctrinated in us. But when it comes to things like this, put emotion aside.
It's hard to put emotion aside though, it's not that easy.
Sometimes, well, this is the thing. Sometimes you have to be able to look at it for what it is and be like, this is not a joke. I may love the person, but is this what is good for me? Is this what I need right now? Can I handle this? Can I really be there for him like that? Can I do that? Can I? It's not society wants me to, but can I do that? Because at the end of the day, if you can't, you're not a bad person.
To be honest, I think all of us have got some sort of underlying mental illness.
Speak for yourself. Me personally, I wouldn't want to be with him.
I would. Just because after 2-3 weeks investing my time into someone, I haven't invested that much time into you to walk away like that.
I wouldn't date you because I'm not getting the best of you.
But you're supposed to be there for someone through
But I'm
the
not supposed to
worst
help. I'm not supposed to heal
and
you.
times.
I'm supposed to be there for you, but I'm not supposed to heal you.
I don't like stress. That's one thing. I don't like stress.
It's
But
still-
look. The moment someone brings stress in my life,
Not everyone that has depression brings their stress to you.
If someone has depression, it's not really my problem.
Yeah, but what if they're depressed because someone hurt them in the past in a relationship?
That's not
The
your
only
job.
To be honest, I think all of us have got some sort of underlying mental illness.
Speak for yourself. Me personally, I wouldn't want to be with him.
I would. Just because after 2-3 weeks investing my time into someone, I haven't invested that much time into you to walk away like that.
I wouldn't date you because I'm not getting the best of you.
But you're supposed to be there for someone through
But I'm
the
not supposed
worst
to help. I'm not supposed to heal
and
you.
times.
I'm supposed to be there for you, but I'm not supposed to heal you.
I don't like stress. That's one thing. I don't like stress.
It's
But
still-
look. The moment someone brings stress in my life,
Not everyone that has depression brings their stress to you.
If someone has depression, it's not really my problem.
Yeah, but what if they're depressed because someone hurt them in the past in a relationship?
That's not
The
your
only
job.
thing-